Module 5, Navigating Peer-to-Peer Safeguarding. Hello, and welcome to Module 5. Today, we are focusing on a frequently overlooked aspect of child protection: peer-to-peer safeguarding. When children and youth learn, play, or work together, we often assume the only risks come from adults. However, harm can and does occur between peers. First, we must learn to differentiate between normal developmental conflict and peer-on-peer abuse. It is perfectly normal for children to have disagreements, fallings out, or arguments. This is part of how they learn to navigate relationships. However, it crosses the line into abuse when there is an intent to harm, a targeted approach, and most importantly, an imbalance of power. This power imbalance can be physical, but it can also be social or psychological. Peer-on-peer abuse encompasses bullying, coercion, physical violence, harassment, and inappropriate sexual behaviors between minors. A critical area of focus is when older or more experienced youth are placed in leadership or mentorship roles over younger peers. While peer-led programs are incredibly valuable, they require strict boundaries. Youth mentors must be trained on what is appropriate and A critical area of focus is when older or more experienced youth are placed in leadership or mentorship roles over younger peers. While peer-led programs are incredibly valuable, they require strict boundaries. Youth mentors must be trained on what is appropriate and inappropriate behavior, just as an adult professional would be. Finally, how do we respond? If a disclosure of peer-on-peer abuse is made, we face a complex situation known as a dual duty of care. This means our organization has a safeguarding responsibility to both the child who has been harmed and the child who is alleged to have caused the harm. The alleged perpetrator is also a child, and their behavior may be a sign of their own trauma or unmet needs. We must respond with supportive interventions for both parties, following our specific peer abuse reporting protocols rather than rushing to punitive expulsions. Remember, a safe environment isn't just safe from adults, it's an environment where children treat each other with respect and safety.